Welcome to the Great Ner-D-Bate. I'm Chad.
I'm Chris.
And we are your hosts and
current champion.
Moderators, because you yelled at me last time I didn't do that.
Yeah, we're moderators. And I'm the current champion.
And today we have a nice match against
some friends north of the border. Friendly guys.
And they're pretty close to each other, so this will be a pretty fun match.
They call this a brother blood match.
They are from Talking Back Podcast. It is Tim and Dean. Say hi, guys.
What's up, guys?
Shut up, Dean.
Whoa!
Oh, good start. Good start.
It's already hot.
1 point.
I'm trying to.
Gloves are coming off.
I heard that the hostility levels were supposed to be high, so I'm coming in hot.
This is a testosterone zone. You know what I'm saying? We all work out on the screen.
There's nothing manlier than debating about who the best worst actor is.
Nothing manlier.
Nothing manlier
There's
than that.
shopping wood and debating worst actor.
So, Tim, what best worst actor did you choose today?
Well, my understanding of what a best worst actor would be is somebody who is not very good at acting, but somebody that I like to watch, in movies and in TV. So I went with someone that I like watching, and that's Garry Busey.
Remember the show I'm with Busey?
Okay. Remember the movie Silver Bullet?
Do you remember?
No. All right.
Can't remember the surfing movie. Hey, Dean.
Hey.
Who'd you pick?
Well, boys, I took my man, Mark Sinclair, a.k.a. Vin Diesel, baby.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
We have a special place in the heart for Vin Diesel. It's not always a good place, but he's there.
It's a great place.
He's like a cancer.
He's
sitting.
not a Fast and the Furious fan.
Yeah, I'll just state that. But non-biased judge, so don't worry.
Are you going to wear those glasses the whole time, Dean?
Whole time, buddy.
It's going to be hard to actually debate against you. I'm feeling
it's on. I'm bringing it.
Slightly more intimidated than when I showed up.
He's got the sunglasses on indoors.
You got to put the eyebrow up, though.
Yeah, that's The Rock.
I don't know if I can do that. That's The Rock. Fuck him.
What are you talking about?
I can do it.
No. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but you have the sunglasses like The Rock did. Put it down like this.
But we're talking about Vin Diesel.
Yeah, but what's Vin Diesel do? It's cool. I'm Groot.
Yeah. Anyway.
You're about to find out, Chad.
Yeah. No, if you want to be Vin Diesel, you have to just get goggles.
Oh, yeah.
And be like Riddick.
And then make a bad one-liner about whatever situation you're in. Anyway.
But we are going into round one where each contestant will have their opening statement to say why their actor is the best of the worst. And you want to roll?
Yeah. Tim, odds or evens?
Even.
All right. Do you want to go first or second?
I want to blast out of the gate here, Chris.
Okay.
All right. So guess what? I won't say it 100 times.
Yeah, I know.
You have 2 minutes for your opening statement, starting now.
Well, I would like to say Garry Busey is the personification of the good bad actor. He's been acting for 54 years, has 182 acting credits to his name, but I challenge you to name 5 things that he's been in. How is it, you ask, that someone so well known is known for so little? Well, it's because he's damn good at being damn bad. After 5 decades of acting, Garry has a net worth of only $500,000. Why is that, you ask? Well, it's because he's never demanded the kind of money that the great actors make. People love to watch Garry Busey, though, and because of that, he gets a lot of smaller roles. We want to see him on screen, but we want him to be in small doses because, well, that's all we can take. It's like looking at the sun. It's cool for a couple seconds, but then you just got to take a break. In 1974, Garry had his first role, a role where he played himself, a trend that would continue many times in his career. In fact, 14 of Garry's paid acting credits are him just playing himself because that's the best role he can play. I'll end this with a famous quote from Garry. "Running backwards, naked, through a cornfield at midnight will show you where you've been."
Wow.
That might have been one of my favorite opening
That was
statements.
definitely.
That was good too.
It's like staring into the sun. Very true.
All right, well, that was Tim's opening statement on why Garry Busey's the best worst. Whew, you got pretty big shoes to fill there, Dean. And you have 2 minutes starting now.
You know what? I thought I was going to be able to knock out Tim just with these sunglasses, but I guess I'm going to have to do a little bit more here. Okay, pick someone who's not good at acting, but is also someone who fucking rules. That's Vin Diesel, man. Hands down. He is the best guy at it. Vin has somehow fooled us all. When this guy is in a scene and he's delivering a dramatic monologue, we should be rolling our eyes, but I'm fucking fist pumping, man. I want him to continue pumping everybody up just like he's pumping me up at home. I started drinking Corona because of this guy, man. There's just something about him. He is just hands down a gigantic movie star. You put him on a movie poster and I would like to see that movie. Okay, we're talking about big. We're talking about the best. He self-started 3 huge franchises. He plays a tree in the MCU where he has to say one line, and he's in some of the best MCU movies. He's now in the Avatar franchise.
Yeah.
What? He has a movie made off of his own D&D campaign. He pitched his own D&D campaign and they made it a movie. He's also in a motherfucking Universal Studio ride. This dude is the best bad actor.
All right. Very strong opening statements.
Which is it? The Witch Hunter movie, or what was it?
Yeah.
That movie? That wasn't awful.
But the fact that it's his D&D campaign.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Holy
for that,
shit,
Dean.
this is a tough one so far.
Whew. That was good.
I'm just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready for fucking round 2.
You guys are like, we don't know if we can go hard. You guys are bringing the fire
Out
right
of the
now.
fucking gates, man.
As soon as I saw him, I was ready to go. And then he put those dumb sunglasses on.
Sort of smug face, and you're like,
Yeah, buddy.
All right, well, now we're going into round 2, the rebuttal round, where each contestant will be able to go against the other's opening statements. And Dean, you
You'll be
get to
going
go
first.
first.
Okay.
And once again, you have 2 minutes. Starting
Okay.
now.
Okay, so I want to remind us all about the question: best, worst actor, right? You got to be the best at being the worst actor. Tim did a great job here bringing out that Gary Busey has been in so many movies, but we can't even name 5 of them. So I'm going to throw some other numbers at Tim to show that Vinny is the best bad actor. Let's go to the box office. Vin Diesel's movies gross $11.1 billion.
Jeez.
Furious 7 has made $1.5 billion by itself. Gary Busey, $1 billion. Those 182 movies or whatever, $1 billion. People love Vinny. People go back to the theater to see Vin Diesel. I'm going back to the theater to see this guy. Busey's great. I enjoy looking at his beat up baseball glove looking face. I love it. But I'm not going to the theater over and over and over to see him. I'm going to see this bald, buff bro with his sweet velvet voice drive cars and ski down a jungle. Busey's a good part of the movies in, but Vinny is the best part of the movies he's in.
Damn, dude.
You have 43 seconds left. Do you want to go further? Or you think you nailed it?
I concede my time.
Oh, mic drop. Ooh. Damn, dude.
Damn, bro. That was harsh.
This is a good one.
Yeah. Are you ready, Tim?
Oh, yeah.
Boy, I'm excited.
All right, well, your time starts now.
Dean, you should have conceded all of your time because you're burying yourself with your argument. Exactly. I agree to all the points you're making. Vin Diesel is too good to be the worst. He's too good to be considered the worst. Vin Diesel was born in July of 1967, Dean. That very same month, Gary Busey is already breaking into his roles. And the first one was a hippie with a loudspeaker. Now, while Gary was uncredited in this role, it's possible if he was credited, it would have been as Gary Busey as himself. Vin Diesel only has 53 acting credits to Gary's 182. But I bet you could name twice as many Vin Diesel movies, even though Gary's done 4 times as many. Why is that? It's because Vin Diesel is a leading man. Yes, he's not a very good leading man, but he still is one. Vin Diesel has been acting half as long as Gary Busey, but has a net worth 500 times greater. Vin's net worth is $225 million. How did he make so much money? It's because he's performed so well in the roles that no one else could even be considered as a replacement for that character. Vin Diesel is Dominic Toretto. Even though I haven't seen any of the Fast and Furious movies, I know that he was heavily sought after by the director. Vin Diesel is Riddick, a franchise that the four of us all love, and we actually joined together to talk about it on a podcast. Vin Diesel is Groot, a character he's able to bring to life using only 3 words and using his great talent as an actor to inject feeling and emotion into that character. I'll end this with another famous quote from Garry. I'm an angel in an earth suit.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Very strong. Very strong. I'm fighting back. I'm legitimately trying not to burst out with laughter. This is rough. Do you have any questions?
Who's got questions?
I have I'm sure once we keep asking questions, we'll get
All right, I'll go first. This goes to both of you, but I want to start with Dean. So he said the fact that Vin Diesel plays the lead and Gary Busey almost never does that, because Vin Diesel plays the lead, is he a bad actor? I mean, you have to be good to play the lead, right?
Do you, Chris? Do you have to be good to be a lead in a movie?
Well,
yeah, you do.
You can't ask the moderator questions.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm
sorry.
kidding.
It's a hypothetical question.
It's a hypothetical question. Yeah. I don't know what that means. Anyway, but do you like to that point? Like Gary Busey is not a leading man, yet he's an actor. But Vin Diesel is a leading man. Does that make Vin Diesel a better actor than Gary Busey? Is what I mean to say. That's how I'm phrasing the question.
Good question. Good question, Chris. I like to go to the award shows when I'm trying to decide who's a good actor and who's a bad actor. They seem to know what they're talking about. Let's give you a few credits here. Gary Busey has been nominated for an Oscar in his role in the Buddy Holly story. Let's give you a few of Vin Diesel's nominations. Razzie for the worst actor. 2-time nominee in the Stinkers Bad Movie Award. Don't know what the fuck that is, but it's got to be bad.
Sounds Canadian.
Here's the kicker. 5-time nominee in a Teen Choice Award.
Okay.
Means you're good for somebody.
Same question to Tim. Does Vin Diesel being a leading man make him a bad actor?
It makes him a better actor than someone who's not a leading man. And there's a reason that those types of actors are in the leading roles. It's because people like watching, they like going back, and someone absolutely terrible is not going to be able to carry a movie. I'd like to comment on what Dean mentioned. Yes, Gary was nominated for an Academy Award, but you know who beat him out that year? Jon Voight, a man who easily could have been a choice of either of ours in this competition. Now, his nomination for Buddy Holly was his 15th acting credit out of 182. So I don't think people knew the true Busey yet. Now, talk about awards. Vin is far more decorated. It's just by a different group of people. Yes, Dean said Teen Choice. He's also won 2 People's Choice Awards. He's won an MTV Movie Award, and he's won Action Star of the Year, Male Star of the Year, half of Best On-Screen Team, and part of a Best Cast Award. He is he's more highly decorated than Busey by probably the group of people that matter most, the people.
All right. I have a question for each of you, but they're
cough off camera.
The first question is it good that Busey is available for all these movies, or is it just the fact that he's just a cheap character actor and his schedule's always open, so they're like, we need this kind of character. Should we put Busey in it? That's a Tim.
I think I mentioned it before. I think people want to see Busey. I want to see Busey. I love when Busey pops up in a movie. It just kind of makes me happy. I know what I'm getting with him. He's not going to be, you're not going to get the best performance. You're not going to get the best acting job, but you're going to get a guy who is probably, he's probably groomed for a single type of role. And that's what you get out of him. And I like it. I want to see it. I just don't want him to be a leading man because I'm not going to see that movie. Like I said, I can take him in small doses, and that's where I like him.
And second part of that question, is he one of the last great character actors?
Not true.
I think he's just playing himself all the time. I think that's what he knows how to do. So if that
Okay,
makes him a
well-
great character, he
Well, I
can
got
play the
my second
character of
part.
himself better than anybody.
Well, for Dean.
Okay.
And this goes to Dean now. Vin Diesel. Sure, he's not doesn't have as many credits as Busey. Obviously, he's a lot younger. But do you think he made himself too expensive for a lot of studios to hire him, or do you think he's just not being as like loosey goosey with picking the pick like movies and everything to make? Think he holds himself to a higher standard than Busey?
Chad, I don't think he's too expensive,
He is
because
Groot.
he asks for what he thinks he deserves in that role. He was asked to be in the post-credit scene in Tokyo Drift, and they said, "We'll pay you $150,000 for that." He said, "No, thanks. Just give me the rights to Riddick." He gets paid in Riddick, not money. Gets paid in Riddick and comes back with a Riddick story and sells that movie. He's not too expensive. He just knows what he deserves.
And to be fair, that wasn't his early career, though.
Riddick? I thought that was early on.
Riddick was one of his early movies. That's what I'm saying.
That's not what you're saying, but I assume that's what you were thinking.
I said that was one of his
You said
early.
It's not.
Did I? I
Yeah.
don't know. That was one of his early movies. Nowadays, do you think he holds himself to a higher standard where he thinks he's a lot more expensive than he should be? Or because he has two huge franchises on his shoulders?
I
He
think what
has
Chad's
many.
trying to say is because he's in these giant franchises, does that make him a bad actor? Is that what you're getting at?
No, I'm saying since he's in these giant franchises, do you think he's holding himself to a higher standard?
Do you think he's worth more than he thinks he is? Or
Yes.
do you think he thinks he's worth more than he thinks he is? Is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys
I
understand
think
that?
Vin Diesel thinks that he is the greatest actor on the planet. And I think he wants to be in all the biggest movies so he can show everybody just how good an actor he is. But like I started with, he has fooled us all because we all keep going back to his movies. Have you seen this guy? Have you seen him try to deliver one of these monologues?
Yeah,
It's laughable.
Many times.
And we go back to these movies again and again. He's on the poster. Oh, great. Yeah. Dominic Toretto. Great. Oh, no, wait. It's Bloodshot? Okay, I'll go to it anyways.
Okay. I have a question for Tim. Do you think it's cruel and unusual that we're putting a mentally handicapped person on screen to laugh at him? Because, I mean, he had his brain scrambled after that motorcycle accident.
I think if I came on here and was making a point of making fun of him, then yes, but that's not my purpose here. And I'm not slandering him here. I actually like
I
Gary.
didn't mean to imply that. What I meant was...
Oh, no, I like Gary Busey. I legit like it. And I
Yeah.
think he might be the first to agree that he's not the best actor. So I don't think that he thinks he's the best actor out there. I think he's a working actor. He gets a lot of roles, and I think there's a reason for that. I think it's because people want to see him, and I'm one of them. I love when he pops up in a movie.
Yeah, that was a poorly worded question. I was trying to get to the...
Poor taste.
Yeah, I know. What I was trying to say was, I guess, could he? That's not even a good one either. Something about the motorcycle.
Let me ask my question before.
Yeah. Let me try and think of mine a little.
Well, I
bit
think
farther.
I know what you're trying to get. You're trying to get at maybe after his motorcycle accident that affected his acting career in a
Yes.
certain way, and maybe
That's-
he's not quite as good. So that's very possible. It's very possible that happened. I'm not sure what went on there. Like I'm sure after you have a motorcycle accident, and,
I mean, he
and a brain
crashed
injury,
into a-
something's gonna.
He crashed into a
something's-
light post without a helmet on. I believe is
Yeah.
what happened.
So he was, I'm sure he was different, but I'll tell you what, the first time I saw Gary Busey was in Predator 2, and I could not tell in any way that man had a brain injury. He was delivering a role. He was doing He was playing a part. I liked watching him, and I never considered that there was anything wrong with him. So I think after his accident, he was still definitely capable of acting, and I don't think people would have hired him if he wasn't. So,
All right, well, this one goes to team.
hey, that's both of us. Team.
Yeah. Well, Tim, same time.
Yeah, okay, well,
guys
you say the
fusion
first word, I'll say
pod.
the second word, and we'll keep going.
All right, this one goes to Tim. Do you think Vin Diesel winning all these like Kids' Choice Awards and everything actually makes him a good actor, or is it just like the fucking lowest barrel of good put in like an award season? Which the MTV Movie Awards are like, what's the biggest blockbuster?
Best on-screen kiss.
Now, don't you think them winning these awards would be like, yeah, they don't appreciate good movies and everything. This is the best of the worst. Or do you think they actually appreciate how he's acting to get those awards?
I think those awards are for different reasons. Yes, the Academy Award, is given for the best actor. The Teen Choice and People's Choice are given for different reasons, right? It's more about who you like watching, what you like seeing, who's doing something really good, who's doing a good job. I think we should circle back to what this is all about, and it's the best of the worst. So I do agree. Vin Diesel is a terrible actor. I'm definitely not wanting to try to argue that Vin Diesel is a great actor. He is not. He is cringeworthy, but he is a better actor than Gary Busey is. And Vin Diesel getting these awards, I think, just proves that. He's getting the notoriety for his roles for, there's got to be something good about that, because, not everybody wins an award. I'm sure there's lots of actors that I would consider better than Vin Diesel who haven't gotten some awards. So there's something that people like about him. And I think that, while Vin Diesel is bad, yes, agreed. The argument is he is not worse than Gary Busey.
Same question to you, Dean. Do you think him winning all these like minor awards that are just like fan favorite of the week type stuff proves that he is the best of the worst?
Yes, this is exactly my point, Chad. It's that we all love him. He is the best of the bad actors, of the worst actors. He's winning awards from the people. I love Gary Busey. Tim loves Gary Busey, but everybody loves Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel is the best of the worst.
Very good. Do you have anything else?
Nah, I'm fucking up tonight.
No, okay.
I'm drawing a Ninja Turtle. Leave me alone.
That's an awful Ninja Turtle.
What's the point?
But yes, that was round 3, where that was actually my score might be a little even right now, so I don't know where we're gonna head.
Mine might be even as well.
So thank God we have a round 4 where each contestant will be able to chat back and forth to each other to argue their point. And for this round, you guys, you get 3 minutes.
3 minutes of free speech.
And remember, speed talking helps because you get your point through the most.
So speak as loud and as fast as you... No, I'm kidding.
Just be the loudest, angriest arguer ever, starting now.
What do you think, Tim? How's it going?
You want to go first? Pretty good. How do you think it's going so far?
Good.
Shit show. Sorry.
Tim, I would call you Mi Familia.
Yeah?
Yeah, just as Dominic Toretto would.
I don't know. I've never seen those movies.
Maybe you
so
should.
I wouldn't know. But I would like to say, Dean, that even Gary's memorable movies are memorable because of other people. Gary is in Point Break, the memorable team up of Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze. He's in Lethal Weapon, the memorable team up of Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. He's in Under Siege, the memorable train wreck starring Steven Seagal. He's in Predator 2, a classic Predator movie with Bill Paxton. Even his great movies, he's barely memorable for. It's other people who are memorable for them. Vin Diesel, on the other hand, he's been in 3 franchises, a sign that he's doing something right. Gary never has been in more than 1 movie from a franchise, but has been in 7 franchises, a sign that he's doing something very wrong.
Tim, we are arguing the same point here. I am saying that Vin Diesel is the best of the bad because he has those roles, because he is the memorable part of all of those. Gary Busey is forgotten. he cannot be the best because you barely remember he's in those movies. Vin Diesel is what you remember, and that guy can't be good. That guy has been nominated for a Razzie. That he's not a good actor, yet he is driving all these franchises. He goes to a studio and says, my D&D campaign is pretty cool. Can I make a movie of it? And they say yes. He has fooled us all. He is the best.
He can't be all that good if he's going this far with these franchises. There's something about him that is too good to fail. If one of these franchises or two of these franchises failed because of him, then I might consider this. But his franchises are all successes because he is doing an excellent job in them. 4 years into Gary Busey's bad acting career, he decides to immortalize himself by creating a clone he would call Jake Busey. The two of them work together in a movie 4 years later, and Jake goes on to have a successful good, bad acting career of his own. What legacy has Vin Diesel carved out for himself? And you even said it, Mark Sinclair. He's doing the cool thing in Hollywood. He's coming up with a fake name for himself to be all that much more awesome. And yes, it worked for Vin Diesel.
16 seconds.
Tim, Vin Diesel is the clone. He's the clone of The Rock. We are not talking about the master here. We are talking about the clone.
Yeah.
Time. Whew.
What? I am.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. How'd you wind up? Always, man. Always.
Me and him always have like 1 or 2 points to the other people that we want.
We always pick the opposite of the other one.
It's because you're a piece of shit.
Nah, it's because we're good moderators.
Hey, well, that was round 4, and that was pretty good.
That was fucking
Pretty
good.
Yeah, I guess so.
Fuck. I don't know who won.
All right, well, we added up the scores, and I favored in Dean,
And I favored in Tim.
but the shitty situation is you guys tied. So now we are going into overtime, where you guys will do the elevator pitch. You are basically walking up to us in an elevator and in the fastest minute of your life explaining why your actor is the best. No bullshit, no nothing, just going straight for it, being like, this is why you need to like this guy. And I'm going to roll to see who wants to go first in this one. Dean, odds are even.
Even.
Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second.
All right, Tim, you have 1 minute starting now.
I love Gary Busey as the bad actor. 182 acting credits. I could only name 4, and I like the guy. It's because his acting is poor. It's not good. It's not great. It's bad. Vin Diesel, I like watching the guy. His movies are entertaining. He does a good job. He is characters. He has acted so well that he has defined certain characters. Nobody else, I don't want to see anybody else playing Riddick. I don't want to see anybody or hear anybody else voicing Groot. He is the man. He has nailed these characters. Gary Busey has not done that once in his career because he's a worse actor. Yes, Vin Diesel is a bad actor. I think he's awful, but he's way better than Gary Busey. And look at what we're looking at. All the money he's made, all the franchises he's in, all the movies he's in. Are you telling me that that stands for nothing? That doesn't mean that he's a better actor than Gary Busey. It has to mean he's a better actor than Gary Busey. The movie world cannot completely all be wrong at the same time. That Gary Busey is better at acting than Vin Diesel.
That is time.
You did not be a dick about the shush
I
thing, by the
love
way.
it. It's the best. That's part of being the judge. Tim, you ready? Or Dean, you ready?
I'm ready.
Time starts now.
Gary Busey, a man who has been nominated for an Oscar. Vin Diesel, a man who has been nominated for a Razzie. These are at the opposite ends of acting. Yet, Vin Diesel is loved by the people. Vin Diesel is leading franchises. Vin Diesel is getting put into every single big franchise that is popping up. He is tricking directors into thinking he is good. There is no doubt he is a bad actor, and this show is about the best bad actor. And Vin Diesel is the best at what we are talking about today. Gary Busey is a bad actor, and Gary Busey is a guy that we like watching, but Vin is the guy we want to see on the poster. We want to see on the screen. Vin is the guy we're going to the theater for. He's the best at being bad.
Fuck. Are you sure? Are you sure?
No, because that can't happen.
It can't happen. That's the best part about debate.
I am going to give my reasoning, and you can give your reasoning.
All right.
My reasoning is, I think Dean pulled it out at the end. He is basically explaining that, yes, Vin Diesel is a bad actor, but for some fucking reason, we keep hiring him, we keep putting him in movies, and that defines being the best of the worst. You're the worst actor, but somehow you were still getting all these credits, all these big things going, just because people know his face.
Okay, as a moderator, can I ask you a question?
What?
How many Gary Busey movies have you seen?
Probably a bunch.
How many Vin Diesel movies have you seen?
Well, you can't count that because it's all the Fast and the Furious stuff.
Okay, so you're more...
No, I'm going about the argument, you piece of shit.
I understand, but I'm just saying I said you guys tied because you're both right for different reasons. Gary Busey is an amazing bad actor. Silver Bullet is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, but it's not...
I love Gary Busey, and I don't even know Silver Bullet. So.
Silver Bullet's a werewolf movie about a kid in a wheelchair. It's
But
fucking
that doesn't
awesome.
matter. Dean is perfectly explaining that, yes,
But the fact
he is a horrible actor, but he's
he's a leading man. Gary Busey ain't.
It doesn't matter about being leading man. It's
But to
being
be a
best of the worst. Being best of the worst is you can fake your way into being
Yeah,
a leading man in the movie. That is the best definition of the best of the worst.
How about this? If it comes down to it, I give them each a point in the win column, and then you give one to Dean, pushing Dean over Tim. Honestly, I swear to God this was a tie. You both were perfect in your arguments, and yes, you were both right. If you were arguing anyone else, you would have won.
If it wasn't for
you would have beat me straight up.
Yeah. If it wasn't for Dean pretty much being like, fucker is faking being leading man. Like, he's the best of the worst. That defines the best of the worst. And in that, Dean wins.
Okay.
Congratulations, Dean.
Thanks, Tim. You brought it today. Oh my goodness, the shades come off for this part.
I'd like to interject one last famous quote from Gary Busey.
Yes, please. I love this.
Yes.
Enemies are just friends in reverse.
That's actually profound.
We can all just get along.
Also, you guys want to see the picture of a Ninja Turtle I drew?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Of course.
Got on there?
No, there's nothing bad. I wrote poop on there, I think. You see him at the bottom?
Closer. Oh, nice.
yeah.
Nice.
That's
That looks
pretty
like
good.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, he
Kind
does
of,
look like
and
Vin
Gary
Diesel.
Busey.
And Gary Busey. Ah, damn, that was a good one.
But, yeah, that was great.
I got to put more effort in if I want to keep this.
That's real debating.
The fact that you fucking, like, you were reading, and it's like, damn, when I go and I just speak, you know, the fact that you guys had, like, well thought out arguments.
Well, have you seen their show?
Yes,
on
I've listened to
Talking
a
Back?
couple.
Go on Instagram, look them up. They have the link in the bio.
It's actually,
If you want to actually hear some in-depth, like, knowledgeable shit about everything you love, there you go. They got it for you.
yeah, guys, believe it or not, they're good.
Yeah, they're not just little hacks. They actually put the work in and put an entertaining show.
They don't just drink beer and make shit up. It's fucking the opposite of our
just
show.
unscript things.
We do that too.
Yeah, we drink beer.
But in all honesty, all their information is going to be in the bio. Look them up. They
Well,
are great.
Is Dean in the ladder, or was this just a one-off?
No, this is not the tournament. This is
Okay,
a one-off.
This is a one-off. All right. But season 2, fuck, man.
Season 2 is going to be movie.
Season 2 is going to be movie, and I'm going to have to put in twice as much work now. God damn it.
That's if you're still champion.
You think I'm going to lose?
I'm coming for the belt, Chris. I'm coming for the belt.
I feel it, dude. I feel
I
it.
am
shots
going to say
fired,
this. I
shots
am not
fired.
mailing the belt out to you.
Never
If
mind
it's-
then. I don't
if it's-
care.
If it's not that expensive, I will. But if you become champion, you have to be on the show more.
Yeah.
But
Well, thanks for having us on, guys. We appreciate it. This was
Oh,
a
dude,
lot
we
of fun.
appreciated having
No,
you.
you
on.
guys
That
were
was
great.
awesome.
It's always a joy having
You
them.
fucking had me smiling the entire debate.
And watch our
That was the
Chronicles of
plan.
Riddick episode with them. It's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
On
awesome.
Talking Back Network. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and have a good day.
I farted again,
You
bro.
fucking nasty.